Here are my landing spots for the top remaining free agents. Aaron Rodgers gotta be the Steelers. I think they're the only team at this point that would be desperate enough to bring in Rodgers. Amari Cooper, I have him reuniting with the Cowboys. They still don't have a solid wide receiver too. Keenan Allen, I could see him heading to the Saints. They need more wide receivers and another veteran in that room. Von Miller, I have him reuniting with the Broncos. Brandon Scherf heading to the Texans. They need to get a new right guard. Marcus Williams, I have him go into the Broncos, could be added as depth. Matthew Judon heading to the Commanders. They need to add some more pass rushers. Preston Smith, have him heading to the Jets. They need to add some more depth at their pass rushing position. Justin Simmons, I know he's had interest joining the Commanders, and they need some more safety help. CJ Mosley, have him head to the Titans. They could use another middle linebacker. Rasul Douglas, heading to the Dolphins. We just need whatever cornerbacks out there at this point. Stephon Gilmore, I also see him reuniting with the Cowboys. I know that they've shown interest in him. I have Kazir White heading to the Raiders. They could use some linebacker help. Nick Chubb, have him heading to the Bears. They seem like the only team interested in Nick Chubb at this point. Jedrick Wills, I have him heading to the New York Giants and moving over to right tackle. Will Hernandez, I see him heading to the Ravens. They could use a starting right guard. Jordan Whitehead, I see him reuniting with the Jets. They could use some more safeties. Julian Blackmon, I have him heading to the Panthers. They need a starting safety still. James Bradbury, I have him heading to the Raiders. They could use a veteran in the room. Zadarius Smith, I have him going back to the Lions. They actually just signed his nephew, so I feel like he would want to play on the same team as him. Kendall Fuller, have him heading to the Eagles. They could use another boundary corner. DeMarcus Walker, I see him returning to the Titans. They could use some pass rushers. Mike Hilton, I see him heading to the Panthers. They need another starting corner. Gerald Everett, have him heading to the Bengals. They need some depth behind Mike Gesicki. Shaq Thompson, I see him heading to the Bills. They could use another middle linebacker. Dalton Risner, have him heading to the Broncos. They need help in the interior O-line. Asante Samuel Jr., I have him heading to the Vikings. They need another starting corner opposite of Byron Murphy. J.K. Dobbins, have him heading to the Broncos. They could use a guy like J.K. in the room. And David Andrews, I have him heading to the Seahawks. They need a new starting center.